This is Teacher Appreciation Week on the calendar, but I think we should appreciate our teachers every single day of the school year, every single day that they are working hard to ensure that the students in their class are succeeding and achieving at high levels. We have some amazing teachers who do amazing things every single day, and 1 week out of the year is not nearly enough to celebrate them. As an administrator, it is so important to create that culture of celebration all year long and not just at certain times during the school year. So let's get ready to dive into today's content. Hi, friend. Are you ready to move into a leadership position? Do you have interests and ambitions that you want to pursue, but feel like you don't know how to take that next step? Maybe you want to start your own coaching or consulting agency. I'm Mel, and I help educators define their career path through correct mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for your career transition. I will show you how to level up your leadership skills, share your expertise in a new way, create impact on a larger scale, and put your leadership in motion. As an educator for over 20 years, I started to feel underused and like I had more to give. I knew when the time had come for me to leave the classroom and affect change on a larger level. Now, I'm ready to help you determine where your talents and skills mesh with your passions and interests, put your leadership in motion, and move into that next phase of your educational career journey. Let me help you define your career path by having the right mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for that next leadership position. So power up and put your leadership in motion. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Mel Vandevort. This week is officially Teacher Appreciation Week on the calendar. And this week is not just a token gesture. It's a vital acknowledgement of the incredible dedication, the passion, the hard work that every educator out there pours into their profession every single day. And as a former classroom teacher, I know how incredibly stressful and challenging being a teacher can be, but I also know how rewarding and fulfilling it can be. The joy that the kids bring you is just so amazing. And as an aspiring administrator, I want you to start thinking about how you can extend Appreciation Week beyond just that 1 week. We need to be appreciating our teachers every single day. Every day presents an opportunity to acknowledge the invaluable contributions the teachers make to your building, to your community, to society as a whole. When we foster that culture of gratitude and appreciation all year long, and students see us as administrators modeling appreciation to the teachers and to the staff, then they learn how to be appreciative as well. And it sustains that morale throughout the building, and it's a way to retain talented educators. And as an aspiring administrator or an early in your career administrator, it's very vital to recognize the integral connection between effective leadership and consistent teacher appreciation. Cultivating an environment of appreciation empowers your teachers. It fosters that sense of value, support, and empowerment that enhances their professional performance. They're going to be better teachers when they're recognized for being great teachers. We get in that mindset that we really need to work with the teachers who have a lot of growth areas, but we need to pour into our teachers who are stars already, because they can help you as an administrator grow those other teachers who are either new to their career or have areas where they could grow a little bit. And that appreciation lays that foundation for elevated job satisfaction, increased morale, and ultimately improved student outcomes. Effective leadership goes beyond just mere managing the situation. It's about inspiring and enabling others to excel. As an administrator, it's very important that you look for those qualities for effective leadership in yourself by recognizing those in others. If you need to grow yourself in the area of empathy, start looking for empathetic teachers, start modeling them, but also commend them and recognize them for their empathy. If you know some great communicators in your building, see what makes them a great communicator and then tell them what makes them a great communicator. You empower not only your teachers, but you empower yourself at that point. And acknowledge the expertise of some of your teachers, all of your teachers. Everybody has an area of expertise. Leverage that expertise, help them to grow it, and then let them shine in a way that they can use it to grow others. When teachers feel consistently appreciated and supported by their administrators, it fosters trust and it strengthens the relationship between the faculty and the leadership in the building. And this positive rapport creates that collaborative and cohesive school community where everyone is invested in each other's success. And when you do it consistently, it becomes that cultural norm, and the expectation is always there to celebrate everybody in the building. Teachers want to work where they're happy and where they feel appreciated. Teachers will take a lower paying job in a good building in a good district over a higher paying job in a district where there's not a lot of trust and support and encouragement and celebration of other people's successes. And when other aspiring teachers or teachers who are looking for jobs hear what a great district you have, what a great building you have, they're going to want to work for you. And you're going to be able to draw in the best of the best. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to be very consistent in creating that culture of gratitude and support within your building. So number 1, cultivate a culture of appreciation. Lead by example. Consistently express appreciation for the teachers in your building, their hard work, their dedication, their contribution, their successes, the things that you can celebrate with them. And then as the administrator in the building, it shouldn't just be up to you to celebrate other people's successes and give them encouragement. It should be everybody's job. So encourage peer recognition. Create opportunities for teachers to acknowledge and celebrate each other's achievements and their successes. And then incorporate appreciation into your daily routines. When I was a principal, we did daily announcements and we had a student come up every day and do the Pledge of Allegiance. And I would go over a few things for the day. And I did shout outs during that time for different things for students and for teachers. So do that. Shout out your staff during the morning announcements, during staff meetings. I also left little notes on their doors of things that I had seen that they were doing that was great in their classroom. And one of the best ways is number 2, provide ongoing professional development. Invest in your teachers' growth. Offer regular professional development opportunities tailored to their specific needs and their interests. And then recognize their accomplishments once they've undertaken that professional development, that professional learning. Celebrate those professional achievements you've seen in their professional learning. Whether it's earning advanced degrees or receiving awards or implementing some teaching strategies that you guys have been working on in your professional learning. When I was Dean of Instruction, the very first thing I would do in every coaching meeting was celebrate a success that I had seen in their classroom when I was in there. Or if they had mastered the action step from the previous week, then I would celebrate that with them during our meeting. And then you can foster that culture of continuous learning by encouraging your teachers to share their areas of expertise with their colleagues through maybe some mentoring, or let them lead workshops or work on collaborative projects together. Number 3, support work-life balance. Teachers need you to recognize that they live a life outside of the school building. Offer some resources and programs to support their physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Respect their boundaries. Encourage that healthy work-life balance by respecting teachers' time outside of school hours. One of the things I hated the most as a teacher was getting emails all through the night when one email in the morning before school or right after school would have been sufficient. because you know how teachers are. We do not want to appear disrespectful or unengaged, and so we feel compelled to answer an email as soon as we get it. So respect that. Don't send emails during teaching time either, because then they're focused on answering an email instead of teaching. And then also maybe offer some kind of flexible scheduling options or accommodations to help your teachers manage their professional and their personal responsibilities. The principal at the building where I was the dean was so good at helping her teachers who needed a little bit of flexibility. We had a teacher who had to drop her students off or make sure she was there for them to catch the bus or something like that, because the bus schedule had changed and her husband's work schedule had changed. And so we made that accommodation for her, and we covered just like the first 10 minutes of her class so she could get to work after making sure her kids got off to school. Another way that you can celebrate your teachers is to advocate for resources and that support that they need. Listen to your teachers' needs. Regularly solicit their feedback and understand their challenges, their concerns, their priorities, their interests, the things that they like. And then advocate for some resources that they may need. Advocate for adequate funding, staffing, and resources to support your teachers in their roles. And then identify and address any obstacles or barriers that may hinder your teacher's ability to effectively perform their job or provide quality instruction to the students. And the last one, number 5, is celebrate those milestones and achievements. I've already talked a little bit about that, but celebrate work anniversaries, accomplishments, birthdays. Recognize your teachers for all of those things. I was recognized when I got my doctorate degree, and it felt so good because it was a hard, long road. And it was nice just to we were in morning huddle, and I was recognized for that. I didn't need presents or a cake, although I do love cake, but I didn't need any of that. Just having that acknowledgement that I had accomplished something felt so good. But then also shout them out. That was another thing that the principal at that building did. She was great. During morning huddle, we would do shout outs for teachers and staff members to recognize the things that they were doing within the building. In conclusion, Teacher Appreciation Week should be all year long. Teachers need to be appreciated for everything that they do. It is a hard job. It's a very emotionally and physically demanding job. And just a little bit of recognition goes a long way. Just a little bit of celebration for the things that you are accomplishing in the classroom makes you feel so motivated and encouraged. So make sure that you celebrate your teachers all year long, but maybe celebrate them during Teacher Appreciation Week just a little bit more. One of my favorite things during Teacher Appreciation Week was the Kona ice truck. Oh my goodness, if you've never had a Kona snow cone before, you are missing out because those things are amazing and I love my snow. Don't forget to grab a copy of Educator to Entrepreneur, Ignite Your Path to Freelance Success. It's available on Amazon. I will have the link in the show notes for you so you won't have any trouble finding it. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you back here next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye.